going to look at level 3 and level 4 triads and inversion. Okay, so triad means you have 3 notes. So there's 4 types of triad: major triad, minor, diminish, D for diminish, and augmented. Okay, only 4 types. And each of those 4 types has a different half step. So from your root to middle and highest, this is 4 half step, 3 half step, 3 half step, 4 half step, 3 half step, 3 half step, and 4 half step, 4 half step. Okay, so please copy this. This is your triads, and the following part will be the inversion. Okay, all right, so the inversion start with root. First inversion, 1 note at the top only. Second inversion, 2 notes at the top and 1 note at the bottom. So this is called first inversion. This is called second inversion. This chart, the top one, often used together with this, the lower one. Okay, so your root position, we call this root, we call this middle, and we call this your highest note, just like what you see right here. Okay, when you have the first inversion, we call this root, middle, highest. Second inversion, root, middle, highest. And whatever you do, you refer to this triads and this inversion chart. Okay, so we're going to look at, this is level 4, 2009, number 8. So write this triad. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This one is in root position. Root position, second inversion. When you see the second inversion, you draw a line in the middle. And first inversion, draw a line in the middle, because we're going to do both. We're going to do both root position here, then the second inversion here, root position here, then the first inversion here. Okay, so for the E flat major root position, then we know bass clef, E flat, I'm going to find E. Okay, so that one is E. Then you have 2 more notes at the top perfectly stacked together. So space, space, space. When you are in root position, if the lowest one is space, then everything is space. Then you need to start from E flat. From E flat, you're going to count. So how many half steps we're going to count from E flat? So we're going to count 4 half steps. So from it is E flat, 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's G. Then we're going to count 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3, B flat. So that one is a B flat, but not the A sharp, because you have a B there. Then you cannot have A sharp. So the major, so basically you're doing the combination of this major triad, 4 half step, 3 half step, and also root position. Okay, second example, F diminish. So for sure you know that you need to start from F. I'm going to use my low F. Space, space, space. Root position is easy. Everything is space. Okay, so I know I start from F. Diminish, if you look, diminish is 3, 3. So I'm going to count 3 half step from F. 1, 2, 3. That's called A flat. Not the G sharp, because the note here is A. Okay, then from A flat I'm going to count 3 half step. 1, 2, 3. Now it looks like B. Okay, but you can't call it B because that note is C right here. So you have to call it C flat. That is your answer. F, A flat, C flat. If you are running out of space, you can write your flats a little bit farther away so that they are not like all like crammed together, so that it's clear that the C has a flat and the A has a flat. That's your F diminish root position. So this case, you are doing the combination of diminish and root. There's always one of those here and one of those here. Just remember, it's a combination. Okay, the next one is G minor second inversion. So we're going to do it in root position first so that we know. So we're going to start from G. So if G is line, then those two notes is line as well. Line, line, line. So G minor. So minor, we're going to use 3 half step and then 4 half step. Okay, so we're going to start from G. So over here you have G. We're going to count 3 half step. 1, 2, 3. This is B flat. From B flat, we're going to count 4 half step. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just D. So this is your root position. But since they asked for the second inversion, then you know you need to look like that. So for this one, you have a combination of minor and second inversion. This one right here. This one right here. Not this one, not this one. Okay, so second inversion. Second inversion, you can move your highest note down. Then you get the second inversion. So your highest note is D. You can just move D down. So the rest is the same. So the B flat stay the same place. The G stay the same place. When you move down, it's the larger line. So this is line here and that one is D. Then this is the second inversion. Once you get your second inversion, cross this one out so that we know we're not using that. This is just to help you to get here. But then this is not your final answer. So make sure you cross it out and leave this as your final answer. Okay? Last question. E major. Okay? First inversion. So we know E, root position first. E. This is E. See? The same E as this one, right? So E. But no E flat, just E. Major. Major is 4 half step, 3 half step. Okay, so start from E. Here's your E. 4 half step. 1, 2, 3, 4. G sharp, not A flat, because the middle note is a G. G sharp. Okay, from the G sharp, we count 3 half step. 1, 2, 3. You got B. So it's just E, G sharp, B. First inversion means you move 1 note higher. Okay, so this case will be always, you know, one of those and one of those, right? So is this the major plus first inversion? So this combination with that. So now we're going to move E up. So before I move the E up, I keep my G sharp here and B here. Okay, when you move the E up, it's 2 lines at the top. Because 1 line is C, 2 lines, then this is your E. Move just 1 E up. Sounds good?